whatever part of the day it is for you. It's a good morning for me. And it's been about an hour since I started riding, an hour since I left from home. It's been cold, but not unusual cold, in the sense that it's a typical December day today. And I'm glad that it is not as foggy as I thought it would be. It's a long journey. Well, there are quite a few destinations over this long ass trip that I'm making, but today's night haul seems to be at Lucknow for me. I'm not a huge fan of highway riding, and I've got to admit, most times, more often than not, highways just bore me. And that's sort of a good thing, I think, because you're so sort of relaxed in your own lane that you seem to get a little bit bored. Trail roads, mountain roads have a lot more for me. And I think now I'm getting onto that stage of the ride where I'm fairly acquainted with the weight of the bike, how it is performing, how it's maneuvering, and how I'm able to control it. It has taken me about a couple of hours because it's been after a long time that I'm back on the road again. And in the morning, since it was a lot more colder and the visibility was just a little bit less on the road, my focus was riding as cautiously as I could. Now the focus changes to churning in more miles as much as we can. Lucknow from here, as you can see, is roughly about 5 hours, and I can't wait to sort of breeze past this ride. Not that it's bad or anything, but just because of the sole reason that it's a highway ride. Now you might wonder why Lucknow, and why even this ride. So the purpose of this ride is twofold. The first, I have some personal business to take care of in Kolkata. So yeah, we'll be eventually heading towards Kolkata over the period of this ride. And once I'm done taking care of those things, I have a special ride planned where I think I should not be revealing that right now. I don't know if it matters, but if it does, you should check out the next episode. But yeah, for now, today's destination is Lucknow. So it's a layover, like I've said. I'm planning to halt at a hostel near the highway itself, so we should not be entering the crazy mayhem that is the inner city of Lucknow. This is gonna be my first time to that part of our country. I've never ever really had a need to venture there. Whenever I've had time on my hands and I've sort of tried to plan a ride, I have always thought, what better thing than to head out to the hills. Anyway, I think this is just the beginning of what should be a really long, for me, a really exciting journey for you, at the very least. The open road, a winter month, a bike, and a happy guy. believe it or not, this is my first red light crossing of the day. The welcome I expected from Lucknow, full with traffic. This is crazy. So I just reached my hostel, and hopefully I'll have a good night's sleep. I don't know if there's anything worth to show you, but I'm gonna rest, crash early, call it an early day. See you tomorrow at the crack of the new morning. Good morning to all of you watching. This is the start of day 2 for me here in Lucknow. I am on the verge of leaving this city. I haven't seen much of the city. I haven't been here to do that. It was only a layover last night. Stayed at a lovely hostel called #Travelers, if I'm not wrong. Very near to the main road, so you don't have to do a lot of navigation through the main town of Lucknow. So an easy in and out for those of you who want to look for a quick layover stop here in the city. I'm just beginning the day's ride with a little bit of early office traffic today. It's 9:30. I don't have a long distance to cover, so hence I could afford a little bit of extra time in the morning. But today's ride is going to be till Varanasi, the town of Banaras in UP, in East UP. Seems like another good day of riding today. Nice sunny day. We'll have to wait and see if it gets a little bit chilly on the highway. I don't think it should. But this is what I love, absolutely love about winters. You don't really have to worry about the bad weather here or there. Just have to be prepared for a little bit cold weather, so that means you just to carry an extra layer probably. Unlike summers where if things get really hot, you can't strip down to more than at least one layer underneath your riding jacket. We did quite a good amount of riding yesterday. I'll just check how much I've covered yesterday. Yeah, 513 kilometers done till now. So about 510 kilometers, 500 odd kilometers done yesterday in one go, in about 8 hours. Not bad. And already we're hitting some up roads. And we've got a Himalayan just for this. Just stopped here on the side of the road. I have wheels in both my sides, so I thought I'll stop for a water break, take a sip of water and put my phone on charge, because that's what it needs right now. And honestly, I could also do with a snack. Nothing like a good old packet of 50-50 to munch on. So far it's been a demanding ride, that I'll give it. It's not been as pleasing as yesterday because of how the route has been that I've taken, but it's alright. Adds to the little bit of flavor to riding through states, I feel. Seems like a mela or some shit. There's a lot of people around for some reason that I don't understand. Mitigating your way through some crazy traffic can be demanding, to be honest. But the good thing is that my bike isn't as loaded as it is every time that I go out for a long trip. Packing a light bike has surely helped me. I'm so relieved to be on this highway, this beautiful highway. I think the 3-hour ride right up till the exterior of Prayagraj, which happens to be Allahabad, if you don't know, was a pain in the ass for me. This very thing, this very highway is what I have been yearning for. This feels such a relief, such a relief. Not that it's a hot day or anything, not that I am really tired or anything, it's just riding through tiny towns and villages with both your hands on the clutch and the brake and being really vigilant. This takes a toll on you. What a blessing this highway is. I may visit a Royal Enfield service center if I find it nearby. I need to show them this clutch lever. It seems to be leaking some kind of oil right around where it pivots, and I don't know if that's excessive grease from when they service the bike. I don't think it should be a major issue. I've reached the chaos of another chaotic city. Banaras is here, but I have to make a quick detour to an Enfield service center. There's a sheer amount of pollution, traffic, people here. It's normal, isn't it? It's normal. Took my bike to the Enfield service center. They say it's grease that's coming out of the fresh service that it's come out of. So nothing to worry about. So the clutch lever is alright. But yeah, in other news, I just entered Varanasi. I was at I think this traffic signal while I was coming towards the Enfield service center, and I got a nice smack right at the butt of the bike. Luckily it's nothing major. I stopped and looked at what the prospective damage could be. We await another traffic signal, and I've been told to reach my accommodation as quickly as I can before it gets really maddening in the evening, especially if you're around the ghats here. That's what I'm intending to do. If this is what is the last of me for today, I hope to catch you again tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll see you on the other side yet again. Good morning. From the outskirts of Varanasi, that was the utter chaos of this city at 9 in the morning of all times. Unbelievable. But that's the beauty of riding on India's highways. You will experience the world here. You will experience the most random shit happening on the road. You will experience the most beautiful landscapes on the road. We've hit the highway. It's been an early morning again, the way I prefer it. So today's destination happens to be Bodh, Gaya, which is in the state of Bihar, which means this will be our first state crossing of this trip. I'm gonna stay on this highway for a major portion of the day. It's an approximate 5-hour ride from Varanasi, about 250 kilometers. There we go. That was the check post for entering Bihar. And I guess we are in the state of Bihar. Alright, we just stopped here. This place for some breakfast. We'll talk about that in a bit, but let's first check the tire pressure. In our tires, 27.8. 34. Alright. Nothing to worry about. We had some good breakfast at this place called Family Restaurant on the way to Bodh Gaya. Crazy paratha this guy made me. I ordered aloo paratha. He served it with some chutney, some sabzi on the side. So yeah, he's got a happy customer leaving. What do I see there? Do I see a little hill? Do I see a little range of some hills here in Bihar? I can't help the mountain loving person in me just to get excited at the sight of a landmass rising from the horizon in front of me. This is a beautiful road. Feels like I'm driving through a valley. From between this landmass that has risen up from the earth around. But it's all golden at the moment. The colors of December shine bright. Finally reached Bodh Gaya. What ride that was. So I thought I'll just tell you a little bit about this place according to what I've seen it. I took a bath, I went down, I roamed around the place a little bit, went to a monastery, went to a couple of sites. So really beautiful stupa, there was no one around, sat there for a while. So it's a real weird town. It's a strange one. It's a crazy one in the terms that there's a Buddhist settlement and a whole Buddhist culture around here, smack in the middle of a Bihari city. There's quite a lot of locals who are natives to Bihar who live around here, equivalent to the number of monks who live around here. So it's a crazy mix of two different cultures living together. And then I actually hired a e-rickshaw and went to the 80 feet statue, which is called the Great Buddha statue. Spent there 5 minutes, saw a lot of tourists doing touristy things, came back, picked up something to snack on, and that's about it. So yeah, meet you tomorrow morning and let's call it a day. Good morning. From this side of the road We left Bodh Gaya about an hour back. It's 9:30 right now. I think I left around 8:30, 8:40. And just stopped to put the battery in my GoPro, which I forgot to do in the morning. And check on my luggage as well. Another morning, another destination. Now we will be exiting the state of Bihar and entering the state of Kolkata today, which will be the third state of this trip of ours. I'm excited. It's a nice sunny day, sunnier than yesterday, and I'm really excited to be getting closer to Kolkata. Today's halt will be at Durgapur in West Bengal. In all fairness, I could have made it to Kolkata today itself. Kolkata is not more than 2.5 hours from Durgapur. So I could have made it to Kolkata by 5-ish in the evening. But like I told you in the beginning, I am heading to Kolkata. I've got a few things to take care of, and it only requires me to reach on the particular morning. So hence I've taken a halt at Durgapur. Bihar has been kind. Bihar has been really, really kind. Not that I've left it yet, but and not that I've seen a lot of it. But the truth is that the people in Bihar are really, really warm. And I know I've heard a lot of stuff like this from a lot of people, but I've never really ventured into the state before, so I have never really known how the people are, how the place is. So whatever little I've seen over the last 24 hours, it's been absolutely heartwarming. We passed another checkpost. I don't know if it's a river or a reservoir or a lake, but it's massive. And I don't think the map seems to know about it. This has got to be a river, right? This is massive. Stretches on till the end of the horizon. Yeah, it's huge. So I met this fine gentleman who's riding a Kawasaki in front of me. He's from Bangalore, doing the entire trip K to K. We had a chat on the road and I feel nice that I see another one on their own, navigating their way through Indian roads. And that's what it's all about, I feel. Finding one of your own on the roads, and it gives you a little bit of comfort, especially in an area, in a state where you're not really familiar with the people, the roads. Always a good thing. As I am just entering another one of these tolls, which I enter and exit as conveniently as ever, thanks to being on two wheels.
Morning from day 5. It's about 5:30 in the morning, and I apologize for not being able to give you an update. Yesterday evening I reached Durgapur. This was my final stay for the day, and now today early morning I head to Kolkata, finish my longest 5-day ride almost across the map of India. And I thought before we hop out to the saddle of the bike, get started with the day, I give you an update. Hopefully I see you the last leg of this journey on the road. Let's do it.
day I felt a few issues creeping in the bike, and I thought, since I had the time on my hands, it's better to get them checked right away rather than wait. And yeah, so that's what we did. We went to a Royal Enfield service center nearby to the place where I was putting off for the night. As for the ride, it's been an experience, that is for sure. Riding on Indian highways, across states, across rivers, across boundaries, across languages as well. I for one has always stayed away from highway rides. I don't do them, I don't like them, but I can see why people like doing it, for sure. So I've reached Kolkata, almost. I think I can say that. What a ride this has been. I think I have 30 more minutes to go to Salt Lake City, where I'll be putting up for the next few days. It's so good to have reached here in one piece above everything, but yeah, I'm glad that there weren't any major issues. Good to be in a new city. We'll try exploring it, and hopefully we'll try and make the most of it. I'm so thankful to you for being here. I hope you've liked this journey. Like I said, we're only getting started. This is only the start of a long journey. Let's see a bit of Kolkata. Let's take care of a few things, and I'll catch you on the bright side.